Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Vanilla Mindcrack server. Now, I've been out digging some more holes, but I'm running out of pick. But, just check what's going on here. Things are not cooking. We're out of coal. Right, I have a stinking cold. So the chances are quite high that I will be sneezing. Boom, look at that. And all sorts of other stuff. Playing my nose. 64 in there, 64 in there, 64 in there, and 64 in there. That should keep you going for a while. Boom, 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 boom. Now I do have hoppers feeding those as well, but let's not get carried away. For those of you that have not seen this, we've got some stone there. Oops. We've got some cobble there. We've got some cobble there. We've got some cobble here. We've got some cobble here. Stone. 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 This is cobble. Oh, more torches, cobble. Stone. 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 That's quite a large amount. I'm sure you'd agree. What's over here? Oh, stone. 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 Oh, these are empty. That's not good, is it? Oh, stone. 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 You get the general idea. We've got stone. So. Picks. Picks. 8 diamonds. That's not great. I need more diamonds. I'm breaking 3. Fortune 3. Efficiency 4. I don't want efficiency 4, I want efficiency 5. Efficiency 5, I'm breaking 3. Efficiency 5, I'm breaking 3. That's no. Fortune 2, I'm breaking 3. These stupid spades. Silk touch. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 5. Efficiency 4. Oh, that's got fortune. That doesn't. Let's take that anyway. Right. Let us go and see the end people. I've lost all my horses. Don't know where they've gone. Boom. So, today we will not be talking about colds, even though I could spend an hour discussing such things. Mine is courtesy of an International 777 flight. Yay! It's very hard to get onto a plane without catching some deadly tropical disease. Oh, God, I felt rough. Let's not talk about my bottom either, because that's had things falling out of it on a regular basis for the last few days as well. Hopefully we're getting over that. Oh, is this working? It was broken. With about... Yeah, we need to fix this at some point. Find out why that is up the duff. Save that for a later episode. But so somewhere around here is a donkey. Don't know where he's gone. And there's at least 2 horses that are on walkabout. I'll have to put up some sort of request. Where am I going? End. That's not end. End is the other way. So I could see in one of the weekly updates that, well, big jumps, that Beef had ridden a horse around in the end. I mean, in the nether. Woo! Well done, Beef. Don't quite know why that was a thing, because most of us have been doing that for a while. I know I have. But there you go. So, what do I want to talk about? Right, let's just make sure I've got everything I need before I go in through there. Yeah, so let's go for it. I wish to talk about a fun thing that happened to me recently. Boom! I want to talk about the state of the British legal system. No. Yes. So, let's go back to September last year. Now, I got nicked for speeding. Yay, it happens. It doesn't happen very often, I have to say. Right, we're going to turn those guys off first of all. Music and sounds. I'll stop. Let's turn those down. Right. I've been driving for 20 years. Yeah. 20 years, and I think I've had 4 speeding tickets. But September I got caught by Plod sitting in his car around the corner. So he got me as I sort of came around. I'm a little pissed because, okay, yes, I was speeding. There's no denying that. I was doing 60 and a 40, but it was a dual carriageway with no junctions on a Sunday evening. It was very pleasant weather. So, you know, we can argue about... I don't like speeding issues, speeding fines, because it's very digital. It's like, this is, you know, 30, 40 years ago, this road was set up to be this speed limit, and cars have been modified since then. You know, brakes are much better. Everybody's got anti-lock braking now. Cars stop quicker. All sorts of things like that. Everything's safer, but they don't change speed limits on those. I mean, where have you seen a road that they've changed the speed limit faster? Never happens. Never happens. Now, that said, I am fully in favour of speed cameras outside places like, look at all these. Oh, that's ridiculous. Outside schools, things like that, I think there should be speed cameras, but that's not usually where they are. They're usually out, you know, on roads that they know are good, fast roads that they put a slate speed limit on. Anyway, this is my paranoia. That's not what the point of this conversation is about. Anyway, I get nicked for speeding, and you know what? Veggies, I don't care. I accepted that. Yes, fair cop. I'm speeding. Take my ticket. Went home. Now, the day in question was one of the days, but I was moving my stuff out from my ex-girlfriend's house. We had recently split, and you know, it was a tough time for me, as some of you probably know. I have been pretty down. It's not something I really want to discuss on video at all, let alone on this video, but we had been going out for 10 years, and you know, I lived with her, and she was a good friend, and hopefully still will be. It was as amicable as a split can be, I guess. Or a one-sided split, anyway. It's not something I want to talk about anyway. So, but you know, I was going through a lot of stuff, and that wasn't a good evening for me. I was moving stuff to a new house, and so yeah, I get a parking ticket. I take it, and I leave it on my desk for a while, you know, as you do. And at some point I dig out a checkbook, because checks are not something I use very often. There's no bloody anvil up here. God damn it. Oh, look at all these. What are you doing, pirate? Anybody got any iron? I've got loads of iron, I can replace it. What are you up to? That's annoying. I should have put iron in the box. Oh, never mind. It's not the end of the world. Fishing bow. I don't want any of that. Right, let's just get a load more XP, then we'll go back home. So yes. Now you get the form, and basically it says, you know, you fill out whatever you need to fill out. You send. Piss off. You fill out a form and you send them a check with however many millions of pounds it was. I think it was like 90 quid or something, and your driving license. Now, I know different countries do it different ways. I don't think speeding fines in the US are endorsable. I think it's a fine. But in the UK, it's an endorsable offence. You get points. If you get 12 points on your licence, the speeding fine only is traditionally 3 points. If you get 12 points, then you go to court and you will most likely, unless you've got a bloody good excuse, lose your licence. So, you know, it's a pain in the bum. It's not just a fine, it is something that can be a pain in the bum. Now, those points obviously go over time. I think it's 3 years. It's unreasonably long, anyway, whatever it is. But yes, they will go over time. So you can. I've got, well, up to this point I had a clean license, so you know it's that's more frustrating than anything else. Is losing a clean license. It's like, ugh. Anyway, I dig my checkbook out. I say it's probably the third check I've written in a decade. It's like, you know, it's just not something I do. And right, let's get out of here. Let's grab the rest of these. Yes, that's just stupid. There's something wrong with those. I wonder if there's any. Everywhere it's just going to be all about the ender pearls. Yes, so I write the check, put it in the envelope, put my driving license in the envelope as well, because you have to send that off, and send stuff. Now, one thing you are supposed to do, which I didn't, was when you change address, you are supposed to let them know. Now, I was going to a temporary house, and I wasn't sure how long I was going to be there. And it cost money to change your address, so I didn't. I figured, you know, there's no point by the time that comes back. And it was before Mindcrack as well, and I didn't really want them to send my driving license out fully in the knowledge that the DVLA, who's the thing that deals with driving licenses, who are extremely shoddy, they'd probably lose it. There we go. I don't really want to do that because I need that for my ID for walking around in the US. So that's what happened. Anyway, I got my driving license back before I went to the States, which is good, and everything was okay, or so I thought. Okay, we had to pause there because I needed to blow my nose and sneeze a lot. So let's flash forward. February the 27th. I have moved house again, back to somewhere a little bit more permanent. It's not permanent, but it's a little more permanent. And I am on my way to the US. So 27th February, get on the plane. Dates are important, so let's bear these in mind. I get on a plane and fly away. Look at that, 8, 9. No, is that extra worth it? Probably not. Also 9. That is boom. I'm not complaining, but why is that so cheap now? It's good. It's good stuff. Good stuff. We like that. We should use emeralds for something other than the crap we're doing. A spoony spoon. Okay, you can get in there. You can get back in there. Don't need this bloody bone. A lot of crap. Anyway, 27th February, I fly to the US. And I am there for 2 glorious, happy, enjoyable months. Genuinely amazing time. Brilliant. Start of April, I got a message. Some quite scary looking paperwork has come through. My ex, who, as I say, is a fantastic person. I will not be sitting here giving her grief because, again, she's an amazing person, and you know, as wildly in love as I am, I do still miss her, and you know, we shared a lot together. So you know, oh crap, one of these buggers. There you are. More of them. I'm outside the range. I'm outside the range. Bring me back. There we go. She forwards my mail. Any that's obviously I've made preparations to get addresses changed and stuff, but you know you don't get it all. So anything that comes through, she would forward, but she'd tend to wait and then bag up a selection as opposed to each time one comes through. And that's what she'd done. And in that group of mail were these quite scary envelopes. And so I said, right, open them up. Let's find out what they are. And one of them is like, hey, congratulations, you are going to court next week. This was dated the 12th of February. Court date was scheduled for the 28th of February. Now, a couple of things. One, crap, that's a date that's passed. Two, crap, why am I going to court? I think these are fairly sensible worries. So yeah, that was quite an interesting day. And then another envelope was, you need to send us your driving license. If you do not send us your friggin' thing, if you do not send us your driving license, seriously? There you we do not send us a driving license, it may well be suspended. No, I like driving. I like my driving license, so I don't really want to lose that. So yeah, okay, that was a worry. Now I'm in the US. We try and find out what the hell is going on. Now, I have people here phoning them up, asking what's going on, but they are not me, and the beautiful court system will not tell them stuff because they are not me. Yes, well, can you not pretend to be me? But apparently that was not an option. Eventually we discover that partly the reason why we're going to court is if there is an issue, any issue with the payment, it goes to court. Now that issue can literally be anything. It could be I'd forgotten to put my signature on the check. It could be, and what transpires later is what we think. Again, we have no proof on this one yet. We think that the main reason is I may have missed the 14-day cutoff, which is entirely plausible because, as I say, there was a lot of crap going on in my life at that moment in time. So it's quite likely I wasn't really paying much attention. God damn, this is hard. I just want a nice crack. Yep, I just want a nice crack. There we go. Quote that one, read it. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, the point of the matter is, they are taking me to court. I have missed the court date. I am trying desperately hard to find out why and what, and, you know. A couple of days later, there's another envelope come through. This is where it gets really exciting. Because it's a red letter saying, you owe us £525 and you haven't paid it. If you do not pay it now, we will send the boys around and they will take stuff. So that's not good. That's not good at all. So, see, this is all supposed to be a hole as well. All of this is supposed to kind of like go down. I'm running out of food again already. So yeah, not a happy bunny, not a happy bunny. Put it mildly. So I finally get through to some people, and we kind of sorted out. I kind of tell them that, you know what, I never knew this existed. I was not in the country. I couldn't have done anything about it, even though I did. Help. And a very helpful woman. She was very helpful. Very sweet. And she was like, okay, what they've done is they have frozen any proceedings. Because I was obviously not able to do anything. And they've frozen it until the 1st of May, which was, you know, gave me time to get back. Don't you dare come at me. And then I had to go to court and sort out a statutory declaration, which basically says I did not receive the paperwork. Do not, you know, treat me badly because I didn't turn up, because I didn't know. So I go to court, local court. Oh, excuse me, I got a dry throat. And I was there for most of the afternoon. I say local court. I mean, I went to the local court, and there's signs up everywhere. I mean, you know, they're doing renovations in the city centre, the town centre, but there's signs up, and the signs are, you know, magistrate court this way. Follow those signs. Find out magistrate court is shut and has been shut for 3 years, even though they have put signs up saying here it is. I swear to God. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Anyway. I know a good way of clearing this, you know, square, but to clear this at such depth and keep the edges is very difficult. Let's just keep doing this. So I go to the court. And I am literally there all afternoon. It's so tedious. Oh, one question, and they are so busy. And this is what pisses me off about this whole thing: is if there was a problem with the payment, the police could have just called me up and said, "Look, hey, look, you've ballsed your check up. Do something about it." If I missed the deadline, they could have said, "All right, you know." I mean, for a start, 14 days is a little tight. I mean, even parking fines like 28 days, I think. It's just, you know, that's a little. It's just all money grabby. It's just like, you've made a fine. You've done a boo boo. Now. Let's not give you time to get paid or anything. Let's want it now. I don't like that. I don't like that. But that's beside the point. I will point out at this moment in time that I am not denying I did the crime. I accept that. I'm guilty as charged, my lord. But I just want to be treated fairly at this point. So anyway, finally, after all day of asking questions and talking to people and then running around, that was my point. You know, they could have given me a call. They could have said this, but they didn't. They pushed it onto the court service, who are heinously busy. They really are. No, thank you. And that annoys me for many reasons. But you know, whatever. That's what they're doing. I really should bring some chests down here. Yeah, it's a lot easier now we've got these things. Poop. So, yes, I have to go in next week. That's more waste of time, and talk to... Well, stand in front of the judge and say, hey, dude, I did not get the paperwork. I was not aware. There's a waste of time. And then they will reconvene. Now, I think... The trouble is... I was supposed to go to court in Leeds. Now, I do not live in Leeds anymore. I live a long way from Leeds now. So, that is potentially a problem. Potentially. Yeah, that. I don't really need that. Let's get rid of that. Don't really need dirt either, to be honest with you. So I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I'm assuming they're just going to push it back to Leeds, which is annoying because it means I don't get to stand there. I'd quite like to, be there, face my accuser or whatever. I don't know. That was bloody unfair. But yeah, it's just this whole waste of time and effort. And I know, you know, okay, so you go and then you plead guilty, and that reduces your fines. But it's gone from a £90 fine. Okay, if I did send it in too late, then yeah, that is my fault. But I'm gonna get, you know, 100. Basically, the fine was £400 fine, £125 costs. Oh, and I had to send my driving license back in because it was 5 points instead of 3. Seriously? It's the same offence. Like punishing you for being tardy. It seems a little overboard. Now, that was me not turning up, not responding. So they may have thought, you know, this guy's an asshole. Let's teach him a lesson. And I hope, in some respects, I hope that was the case, because they should theoretically wipe that and start again. Which means that I'll get a chance to stand in front of them in a suit and say, hey, look, I'm not a bad guy. I was just not around. But my biggest worry is not the money, which is a pain in the arse and it's something I can't really afford. But I don't want there to be anything that could theoretically prejudice entry back into the US again. I don't think there will be. But it was something my dad brought up, and it was like... So, we will need to... I will need to ask the judge if there is anything like that. Because I think... I can't really see the immigration saying, oh, we don't want you in the country because you got caught speeding. But there again, you know, it is a court judgment, so it's hardly, you know, it's not a, I don't think it's a criminal record. I've not been arrested, so that shouldn't be an issue. I don't know, we'll see. But that is certainly something that has made my stools a little looser, shall we say. Right, anyway. It's been fun. It's been fun. A lot of panic. A lot of paperwork, a lot of running around, chasing people. It's just... Jesus Christ, this fills up so quick. It's ridiculous. Now, somebody did say about ender chests and these coppers. Now, someone else said that doesn't work, and to be honest with you, I do not know. I know ender chests do kind of store your things differently, so I'm wondering if... Boom! God damn it. I have already recorded this once. The microphone didn't work, and I didn't put the camera in. I thought it would be quite nice to have the camera in. You can hear my voice going. Yum yum. Let's just get over here. Don't. And I TP'd through that door, landed in here. It was a lovely day out there, you know, nice and sunny. TP'd through this door, landed here, and there were 3 zombies, a skeleton, and a creeper just standing here, like an intervention waiting for me. I was like, Jesus. That was a scary event. How are you doing? Yep, good, nice one, thank you very much. Bubble, 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 bubble. I don't like this gravel. They look very similar. I need to change that. Put some custom textures back in. That'd be quite nice. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I wanted to grab one of these, pop you there. Oh, there's nothing in that. Yeah, so hoppers don't work on ender chests. That's a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. Bit of a shame. Because that would be, you know, one step towards some decent FTB type action. Because that's the problem I've got at the moment, is transporting large amounts of crap back from where I built the old dick butt. So yeah. That would have been good. Anyway, talking of FTB, or rather what was FTB, which is now the Crack Pack. All my Crack Pack episodes from now on will be on Patreon. That is patreon.com/W92badge. It is a subscription service. It is only, well, it's as much as you want, but it is only $8 a month. There will be that. And granted, I've been very slack, and I apologise to people, but there will be an episode going up, hopefully, well, by the time you watch this. It was difficult because this week I've just come back from the US, so obviously I'm flat out sorting crap out, including, as we've just discussed, court stuff. And last week was the last week I was with Blue in the US, so I wanted to spend as much time with her as possible. But there will be some coming out. I'm also going to do a new series on that, which again is exclusive for that. Currently, I am going to talk with the guys who have already signed up to see what their opinions are on me putting stuff out on normal YouTube a couple of weeks later. Part of me wants to do that because there are only like 70 people signed up currently to Patreon. I mean, they are very generous with what they've signed up with, but it is a small number of people, which is disappointing because there's like 8,000 people watch an episode of the Crack Pack, and only 70 people are signed up, so that's less than 1%. It's a little disappointing, to be honest. I know some people can't sign up because they don't have, you know, money or something, but it is only $1 a month, and I know some people can't because they don't actually physically have the capabilities, and that's fine. That's fine. I understand that. But, I was kind of hoping a few more people would decide, hey, look, ad-free stuff. One of the things I've been thinking is, because it's not going to be on YouTube, I could probably put some decent music in, some proper music. So that is something that I might do. And if I do, that means obviously I'm not going to be able to push those forward to a couple of weeks delay and then put it on normal YouTube. So they will be properly exclusive stuff. But yes, that's what I'm going to do. Thank you for your time. Then again, there'll be a little flash at the end about Patreon. I really do hope you guys would sign up. I say it's only $1 a month. It's advert free. Same video, same quality. Stuff you can't get. There will be a new series also going on that, which I'm really looking forward to because it's a game that I'm going to play for a while, and that will be possibly exclusive. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, it helps me keep making videos. Frankly, it's money I need to pay the rent and buy food and stuff, because YouTube sucks, because YouTube caters for kids, and I do not make videos for kids. and I can't make a living doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going to change the way I do it because people watch me because of what I do. And I'm not going to start screaming and, you know, doing the stuff that the kids like just as a money grab. I don't think that's right. But on the other hand, if I don't get enough money, then I have to go out and get a real job. And if I go and get a real job, I can't spend time making these things and building this stuff because this crap takes a lot of time. Anybody who's made a video will know editing and stuff, especially prep for this series. This is one of the reasons why I haven't done a video in a long time, is because all the crap you need to do. I mean, you've been here for the best part of an hour, and I've, you know, dug a corner of that thing. It just takes forever. Forever. So, you know, there is off-screen. You little bugger. Off-screen time. You've got to take into account. And then we're going to go and edit it in a second. Boom. There we go. Right. But anyway. Thank you for your time. Thank you for those of you who have already signed up to Patreon. I am super grateful, and we will make up for the quiet period the last couple of weeks, and we will bung some content out there. Everybody else, thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.